Imogen, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be potting up these propagations and also attempting to make a moss pole for this Monstera Friedrichstahli, which, as you can see, desperately needs it. Firstly, I want to mix up some more potting mix for the two plants that I need to pot up, which have been propagating in water. So over here is my normal mix that is a mixture of compost and perlite and bark and a bit of cocoa core as well. And I've just put in some more compost, which I keep outside. It's just easier for me to mix it up into a box like this, which I can then keep inside. So I'm going to now add some perlite to this. Okay, so I've added in quite a bit of perlite and that looks like a good starting point for this potting mix. Depending on the plant, I'll sort of carve out a little section and put in more perlite or bark, cocoa core, whatever it really needs. Okay, so I've got this, I don't even know what size pot, it's about the length of my index finger, but I've got that pot, and I think I'm going to put my philodendron hastatum or philodendron silver sword in there. It could probably do with a taller pot, but I don't have any of those to hand, and I also don't want to put it in a pot that's too big for it, so I think I will put it in here for now and then maybe change it up in spring. For this philodendron, I'm going to put in more bark definitely into this mix and see how that feels. So hopefully you can see I've just sort of separated out this corner, and then I'm going to be using my Soil Ninja bark. And here is the silver sword all potted up. I think it looks quite good. It's in a decent sized pot, I think, for its size, and I will water this once I've potted up the next plant. And that propagation is this neon pothos. You can see the lovely roots that it's got growing. I probably should have mentioned before, but both this neon pothos and the philodendron silver sword I received as cuttings, which I bought from Poppet Plants on Etsy, and I bought these as part of a big sort of mystery box of cuttings. Since I got them, they've just been propagating in water, so I got these propagations I think at the start of October, and it's now nearly the end of November, so they've been there for just shy of 2 months. And as you can see from the roots, they're now sort of ready to be planted. What size pot should we put you in? I've got diddy little pots. Don't know if they're too small. Let's just compare that to a bigger pot. Actually, yeah, that might be slightly better. Okay, so I've still got a bit of the soil mix from the philodendron. I'm going to put in a bit of bark for this as well, but I don't need that much. There we go, I think that looks quite cute in there, and we've got a new leaf coming, hopefully you can see just there. Hopefully I won't have too long to wait until that comes out. Now, I've just noticed I actually have a third plant from a propagation that needs potting up, so that is this Medania loriformis. It's grown really well, so it's got really long roots. I probably could have got away with actually repotting this a little bit ago. So we have a big stem, and then this little one coming off it. I don't think anything's going to grow out of this big stem because it's been cut there. Could do it in the same size pot that I put the neon pothos in. Yeah. Don't know, I think if it was just a little one I'd probably put it into a tiny little pot, but because it's still got this big stem on, and yeah, a fair amount of the roots are coming out of the big stem still, I think it's probably better to put it in here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so get another little drip tray. Actually, I might have a Google to see what type of soil this wants. Seems to just say houseplant compost with perlite, so I think that should be fine. Might add in a bit more perlite. And the perlite that I'm using is just Westland Brochure. I've just got it from B&Q. Okay, there we go. There are those 3 propagations. Difficult to get a close up with the silver sword leaf in shot, but I'm happy with that. I think that should be quite good. Next, I mentioned that I wanted to put my Monstera fragile onto a pole or just give it some support. So I'm going to attempt to do something, I think, with chopsticks, sphagnum moss and some wire. This might turn out to be a complete fail, but may as well have a go. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then let's attach some more. I think that's kind of okay. I was thinking, yeah, if I did a couple, yeah, if I do the same that I did on that stick on this stick, and then kind of attach them together. This is just wire that I got from Poundland. I think it's meant for doing wreaths, but it's really quite sort of bendy, small wire. I've made a thing. It's like a horrible moss ice lolly or something. Let's see how this looks. Right, I'm gonna go get some Velcro tape and try and attach it somehow. Okay, you can see how awful and messy it looks. It's weird because it's in lacquer, the pole doesn't feel as stable. How do people put trellises and things in lacquer? Don't know. Final thing I was going to do was help these plants. So I think I've got, what's it called, an Echeveria propagation. You can see the kind of initial mother leaf is on its very last leg, and then I think that's a burrow's tail. But I basically just put those in a pot together because I wasn't sure if either of them were going to propagate. But now they've both propagated and they're really close together. There we go. Okay. Tiniest little roots. Yeah, I may as well put that back in there. I didn't know a little person. Where's the little person gone? Put the little person there. There he is. And I'm just using this cacti succulent potting mix. That looks alright. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a weird one, but I just needed to repot those propagations and wanted to have a go at making a moss pole. Oh, it looks so weird. Yeah, maybe useful? I don't know. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for my next video. Bye!